Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Altitude and Attitude. This week in America, the Epstein files got a fresh spotlight, but nobody seems to know who's sweating. Probably because the person on the list is wearing a presidential suit. Oh, and Obama, let's not forget, Obama has been called a traitor because he tried to overthrow an election. Right.
That's shady.
But then the Reaper tapped a legend. Ozzy Osbourne, the man who outlived the 70s, terrified moms in the 80s, and accidentally made bats a protected species, finally said goodbye. No funeral dirge, no crying. That's not how we do it. Instead, we're going to scream, laugh, and melt some amps. And we say this: thank you, Ozzy. You didn't just invent heavy metal, you made weird kids into warriors. Bats are resting easy tonight, but we're just getting warmed up. This is Altitude and Attitude. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, that's man, such a legend. Like I was we're talking earlier.
What a
We were
day,
talking
dude.
earlier today. Like almost all the music I love wouldn't be around if not for uh Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. Not to take away from the other three as well. He's just the one that has passed,
Right.
but I mean, my God, he brought us so many great songs, great guitar players. Just think about the guitar players that he he brought into
I
this.
know.
It's insane. Zach Wild,
I
Naomi,
know. I know. Randy
Randy Rhodes. You
Rhodes.
know, like there's all those people had other things going on, like we were talking about. But if you ask somebody, "Hey, where did Randy Rhodes come from?" Fine, you know,
Quiet,
yeah, right.
quiet,
There's
right.
gonna be almost nobody.
There's going to be me and Hog. We're going to be quiet riot.
Probably more like you and Greta because honestly, I
Mm.
don't listen to Quiet Riot, so that's more of that '80s hair band stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can. Yeah, it was a pretty tough day yesterday, seeing that because we were talking about it yesterday or today. Um, you expect it, but then again, you don't expect a world without Ozzy, because he was they were the founding fathers of heavy metal. Without them, there's no Priest, there's no Lamb of God, there's no Metallica. For all you people that still like Metallica for some reason, they wouldn't exist without Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. It was that was really
and
tough,
if
you
you
know.
haven't had a chance yet, and you get to watch uh that last song he's ever done, I dare you to watch "Mama, I'm Coming Home" live. Even though it sounds, he's got it sounds great. It's the most beautiful way I've ever heard it because you know what? He really was saying goodbye. I you could
Yeah,
just tell.
2 weeks ago
I
he did that.
promise you, if you try to watch that, you're not gonna leave with a dry eye. It's not.
Yeah,
You think as you're thinking about his family, like his wife and kids and grandkids and all of the people that knew him personally. I mean, I'm having a hard, I mean, that's like I told you earlier, that today's the first day I've really been able to listen to his music completely. Uh,
yeah,
it was
Oh, and Shannon's right. Theo, God, Theo from the
yeah,
Cosby Show,
that was super sad,
drowned. That just came right out of
and that was super
nowhere.
sad. That was super sad
Oh,
because it was a
right.
vacation with your kid. You're not old. Ozzy was kind of expected. That one was like, what? Too young.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Theo.
one. Yeah, yep, and yep.
Yeah, that's hard. On top of that, now we got a bunch of fucking racists who are asking for Obama to be fucking arrested. Those pieces of shit.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, because he's the one that committed treason, trying to overthrow an election because he investigated
Hang on,
Russia.
I need
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
two of these.
That's That's a hell of a lot worse, I guess, than inciting a riot of hundreds of people trying to uh, take over the Capitol during the election. Yeah, that's different. That's different. Yeah.
Wait, what do you like? What, like, does anybody like read anything? I'm getting to the point. Like, seriously, like, I'm even asking the 9 people that I'm. Do any of y'all read anything? Because like, it's not hard. It is not hard to go and realize that his argument is dumb. The reason that it's dumb is because number one, it's a distraction. That's all it is. That's
That's
all it
all it
is.
is.
Number
Yep.
two, because of him, I mean, basically, a president in the line of duty can do whatever he wants. It's been ruled by the
Yeah.
Supreme Court.
Way to go,
Yeah, I
Donnie.
mean that
Way to
thanks to
go.
him, people can abuse their power and just be like, "Well, I did it with a thought of presidential power." You know, like I thought that I was. That's all you need. That's all you need now. So, I
Yeah.
mean, basically,
Yeah.
they are immune from the law. So, because of him, he is trying to
Yeah. He's really
accuse
fucked himself.
a former president, while he was president, of breaking the law. Well, because of him, it's
Right.
not breaking the law because he was president and he did it.
Right.
Under this ruling, I don't think that Nixon would have resigned. You know, I mean, like
Nixon would have been
so
just fine.
ludicrous. It is.
Nixon would have been just
he would
fine.
just
Do
kept
you
on
guys
going.
do you guys remember when we were all kids and we all were told that Nixon was the worst president that ever existed because he actually had to resign? And now look at what we've had. What in the hell is going on? But it's all a distraction
That's all it is.
from the big thing that's happening right now, the Epstein
Because
files.
if you're not thinking about that, if you're mad about him calling Obama whatever or Clinton whatever, that you know, I mean, it is. Then you're not talking about Epstein, which is the thing. And what he didn't realize, I think he miscalculated, is that we normal humans are not in a cult. So here,
Right.
I got one I'm going to read to you, Pete. It's somebody posted on line, and I loved it, so I'm going to read it. It says, "Oh no, I really hope Bill Clinton isn't in the Epstein files. I'll have to get rid of my Bill Clinton hat and my Bill Clinton sneakers, my Bill Clinton cologne, my Bill Clinton
Jesus
watch,
Christ.
and take down my Bill Clinton flag, and I'll have to delete my Bill Clinton NFT trading card. What will I do with my Bill Clinton Bible? No, motherfuckers, that ain't us. None of us have any of that stuff. It's you stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We ain't in a cult. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You're defending a pedophile or a.
And I hear that they want to get Ghislaine Maxwell, and they want to get her statement on record.
That would be incredible.
But I was listening to Mike Johnson today, who
Call
said,
him MAGA
"How are we
Mike
supposed?"
From now on.
He said, "How are we supposed to believe what she says when she's really shot her credibility?" I wonder how this is going to go for Mike if Trump tries to pardon her. I mean, Mike has already said that she's a liar and she's not to be trusted and that she committed all of these heinous crimes. What's he going to say when Trump pardons her? Because you know that question's coming up. That question's coming up.
He is so versed in this. He is such a versed liar. I mean, he does it a little bit more couth than Trump, but he is no better. I mean, he's just so versed in. So to me, he reminds me of a. Well, he doesn't remind me. He is a like Christian right wing liar, which is what you get a lot of times, and they contort truths into lies. So they take things that may have happened and then like contort it into freaking way. That's not how I
Mhm.
read things. I read things. Does it say it? Yes, no. So if you give me like,
Right.
well, I did it because the Bible said it. Okay, well, the Bible said this. Did he do to A, B? Yes, no. Let's make a flow chart on that.
Right. Right. By the way, we should say that Stanford's not here with us right now, but he is on the way home. He's been out working, so he should be logging in
Oh,
anytime now. We'll see.
is he on his way?
Yeah, he says here that he's going to be late. He's still on the road right
Gotcha.
now. Stanford's a working
Hell
man.
yeah. Ain't we
Yeah.
all? But anyways,
Yeah.
that was but not whatever we were talking about. Mike Johnson's a liar. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. He's just a part of the
Yeah.
cult. Just a
And
part of the
you
cult.
know when you, like here's another thing is there's so much to talk about on this subject. Uh when Margie Green, when you've lost that lunatic,
You've doing something wrong.
you have lost everybody. And I only see like so if you if you watch this weekend's news, you see Trump like in a panic, right? And all the clips, he's like, oh, Obama did this and Obama did that. And then
Yeah.
flip side, you see Obama in a interview and he's talking about how you shouldn't have ketchup after 8. He's so panicked. You know, like
Right. But
it's like this
let's
dude
have
does not give a fuck, dude.
but let's have this discussion and let's try to be as objective as we can here. If the Epstein files come out, which we know that what the hell, what's her name? We know Bondi, the wannabe Trump lover, whatever
Oh,
she wants to
oh,
call
I
herself.
call her Christ.
We know she's
I
not
call
going to
her
release.
Christ titties. So I didn't realize.
We're not going. She's not going to release his name. But let's say for some reason his name actually does come out, and he's tied to actual child abuse. What is the MAGA cult going to do? What
I
are they
think
going
we're
to
already.
say?
I think we're
What
already
could they
seeing it,
say?
Pete. I really do think that we're already seeing it. They're turning their back because
Yeah.
they're. I was telling my wife this earlier today. I was like, I think we might have found something a crime that will actually stick to him because everybody who is a decent human being. Because if you told me tomorrow that Obama was raping kids or protecting somebody who was, like
Right.
I hate the man immediately. There is no loyalty there.
Right.
It's done.
Right.
I'm done. So I mean, I think we finally found the crime because obviously financial crimes ain't gonna do it. Being a racist isn't gonna do it. Uh,
Well, he was convicted of sexual abuse of
Sexual
that
abuse
woman.
isn't gonna do
So
it. It had to be children.
a child. It has to
Yeah.
be a child.
So now there, I mean, it's already starting. His base is losing their minds right now. But again, I'll believe it when I see it.
But that goes to Congress. But that goes to Congress. So then what does the cult within Congress do about it? Because they obviously, you cannot allow a pedophile to remain as the leader of the United States. You can't do
No.
it.
Well, no, and that's
So
why I think they're losing. That
so who leads that charge? Who leads that charge?
leads to charge of what? Like impeachment? I
Yeah.
think that honestly, I called this when he got reelected. I called this. I said the reason he got reelected is because the Christian right, the real power in it. They placed JD Vance where he was going to be. They did, and they gave that the Trump his votes that he needed. He was a vehicle for their mission. He's done
Right.
everything that's useful that they needed him to do. So that white Christian nationalists or whatever the fuck you call them had decided that, like I said this when he won. I said as soon as he gives them what they want, they are going to give their permission to the senators on the right to convict
Wait, what you're correlating this back to
to
what?
the election. I think that the Christian right knew that he's a sack of shit, and
So why did they? I don't understand what you're getting at. You're saying that the Christian right put him in power for what?
Just to get like this, the Medicaid and all the stuff and the Christian, all the things that are going on right now, the removal of the woke and all the stuff that he's done. Well, in this bill,
This is all, but see, I disagree with that. I believe this is all Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a bigot. He's a racist, and the man is
but so are
stealing
they.
the money. The man is stealing the money that he's telling us that he's saving. He's telling us that we're saving all of this money and how prices of groceries are coming down, which I don't know about you
No,
guys,
they're
but
not.
my grocery prices are
No, they're
going
not.
up.
But
He's stealing all of this. I don't think this has anything to do with the Christian right. I think this has to do with a uh, money hungry hippo, hungry
I,
hippo.
I,
That's exactly what I think this
I,
has to do. And I think JD Vance got elected because he's just a kiss ass,
you know
plain and
what?
simple.
Nobody even likes him. So, like, he's fucked if he becomes the
Right,
president. Like, he's not going to
right,
get anything passed. Nobody cares about him. He is not Donald Trump, no matter how bad he wants to be. He's not.
right.
He's got a brown wife. It's over. So, I mean, but I think what I agree with some of what you said, but we will disagree on that. He and the Christian right, he thinks that he's using them. They are using him. I'm telling you. They're smart. He's
Right,
not.
but I'm not seeing any evidence of the Christian right.
That's why they're smart. You know what the evidence is? JD Vance. That is,
JD Vance he's nothing. JD
he
Vance is
was
nothing.
placed there by them
For what?
to,
For
to
what
take. That's
purpose?
what I was saying, to take over. Whenever they I
You
just came up
right,
with
but you just said
I
that
came
nobody
up with this
likes him.
whole conspiracy theory on my own. Stop trying to degrade me.
You're right. You're right. Fucking
No,
Christians,
stop
Jesus.
just agreeing with me.
I
That's
can't believe
bullshit.
it.
That's how we end up
Son
in
of a
trouble.
bitch. Damn it.
If I'm wrong, tell me I'm fucking wrong. First of all, I made the whole thing up in my head, but I'm
Just
standing by
like
it.
MAGA. I'm
It,
proud.
it
I'm proud
keeps
of you.
coming. It
I'm
keeps
proud of
coming
you.
true.
I am proud of you, man. That's
There's a lot of
awesome.
thought put into that, bitch boy.
Yeah. He's right. He's right. I'm wrong.
No,
I'm wrong.
stop agreeing with me just because. It's gonna make for a terrible fucking show.
Yeah, I don't see JD Vance being anything. The man serves no purpose. I don't even know what purpose he serves on the earth as a human. To me, he's like those fucking June bugs that fly into the light in the middle of the fucking at night when you're trying to go outside and have a drink. He's like one of those fucking June bugs, man. He serves no purpose. But at least they serve a purpose to feed the birds and shit. He's not even
I
that
mean, if he
good.
died, he can feed the birds.
What bird's gonna want to eat a piece of shit?
A buzzard,
Oh, do they?
a vulture, which is
Sarah says here that they are trying to push through their Christian nationalism agenda. My
thank you,
question is,
level-headed Sarah.
I don't, but I don't see it. I don't see it.
I
I
don't
don't see
understand
it.
how you don't
I
see it.
don't. I don't. Well, I don't see a conversation about prayer coming back to
You don't?
schools unless you're in Oklahoma. Unless you're in Oklahoma,
I live in Mississippi, okay?
you know. And Oklahoma really just needs to be kind of caged off and turned into a
And
prison.
they're
Is
trying to
what
make
it
it a
needs
law
to
to bring
because
the Ten Commandments back. What, dude? I'm telling you right now, like to schools,
this isn't a Christian push. This is Donald Trump trying to take us
I
back in
disagree.
time. That's all it is. That's all it is. There's no reverend behind him who's pushing this. I mean, they might be excited, but the fact is, we have a what did you call it? We have Yam Tits who is in office, who is hungry for money. He's hungry for power. That's all he's hungry for. And the way he's going to get it is to push us all the way back as far as he can in history to get it. It doesn't matter if it's Christian or what. He's just going to do it for the
Did
power.
you see? Did you
That's
see?
it.
Amanda just said that, but about Texas, but even in Louisiana, all these red states, all of them, they're pushing to put the Bible back in school. They're taking out actual history. It's like slaves wanted to be slaves. You know, they got
Okay,
they're
right,
like, what
right.
the
But
fuck? This
let
is
me
all Christian fucking right?
right. But let me interrupt you really
hang on
quick.
before you start.
Rephrase that.
White
I don't know.
Christian nationalists, not your average everyday run of the park fucking Catholic or something.
White, right? But
about
that has been going on. But that's been going on since before we were born. That argument has been going on since before we were born. Not because Trump's suddenly in office. This has nothing to do with
they're
Trump.
using him.
This is a conversation that has been going on for decades.
They are using him to get what they need passed so that they
and nothing's been passed.
Yes, the fuck it has.
What's been passed? What's been passed? What is the federal government passed? What is the federal government passed?
The big beautiful bill. Have you seen what's in it?
Right. But no, I'm talking about as far as Christianity being
thrown back because they're giving it back to states. Well, when you give everything back to states, you get fucking there's no longer pro-choice. There's no longer like women are losing their rights. Now they could go to jail if they travel somewhere. If you live in Texas and travel to say New Jersey, I mean, how is this not that? That's what I'm saying. Like, how is this not that? It's easier for me to tell you why it is. You tell me why it's not. Like, I don't understand how it's not.
So states' rights. So issues being sent back to the states for states' rights is a form of Christian nationalism?
In some states, yeah. Because that is why the federal government.
So how are states' rights Christian nationalism? I don't understand that. States' rights are states' rights. They were written in the Constitution.
So let's take my state for example. Hey, or Texas. Yeah. You have a white Christian nationalist as the governor. Guess whose rights the state is gonna fucking deal with?
So the problem isn't Christian nationalism. The problem is the people. You know me. Listen, you know me. You know I'm always going to come back to the people. I'm always going to come back to the people because if you people don't want it, you need to vote it out. And if it's happening in your state and you don't like it, get the fuck out. I
understand that, but
it's plain and simple. It's easy.
You know what? I think that's a pussy's move. You don't get the fuck out. You stay and fight.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
Vote them out. You know what? And we try. You know what? When you've got fucking states' rights and everything coming back, everything gets gerrymandered, and then you got a fucking Supreme Court who's letting Texas and whatever fucking just gerrymander.
Texas is really trying to fuck that up.
Wherever the fuck they want. Okay, well, so 1/4 of the black folks over here and a third of the Mexicans over here, and then like 90% whites can fucking vote for this district. Fuck you, dude.
And this is why
no fucking way that's fair. There's none.
And the people need to be educated. The people need to fucking vote. The people need to vote.
Yeah, guess what happens when you defund the fucking education department? People aren't educated. Guess what happens when people aren't educated? They believe their uncle fucking ding dong that tells them that their vote don't matter. You know, I mean, it's like whether I know you always come back to the people. I always come back to the government that leads the people. You know, they have a leader. That is that whether we like it.
But that's my problem. That's my problem with it. The government shouldn't be leading us, which we have let happen for so long. The government has been dragging us along. We need to be in charge, and the people need to get out and educate themselves and vote. And, you know, Amanda is saying something here about, I want to look at this. She said something about something. What did she say?
I'm trying to.
In Missouri, the people voted to keep abortion legal. The state Senate, House, and governor is actively trying to figure out how to overturn what the people voted for. Right? Yeah. So she says she thinks this is in Missouri. And I am not disputing that this stuff doesn't happen. Absolutely, I agree. I grew up in Arkansas, one of the most backwards fucking states that has ever existed, except for Mississippi.
I don't know.
Sorry, Hog. It just is. It just is. I'm sorry, dude. It just. The rest of the country's like Arkansas and Mississippi. They're
Have
the
you seen
stepchildren.
Texas?
But oh look, even everybody hates Texas. Even Texans hate Texas. But that's
And
just
you guys
because it's
touch it from
Texas.
the top.
That's just. I admit. He's right. We did touch it. Yeah. Maybe that's why Arkansas is worse. You know what? I think Hog has changed my mind. I think Arkansas might be worse because it's literally touching Texas, so it's infected.
At least we have Louisiana like separating us.
Uh, yeah, that's true. All right. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but Hog is right. Hog is right. Hog is absolutely right. Hog is right. Hog is right. There it is. There it is. There it is. For all you Texans that don't like it.
But we are backwards too. I'm just saying. You don't live there anymore, so I'm going to defend a little bit harder.
And you know what? I thought about that the other day. I thought about it. I live out in the Southwest, and it's a lot more, the people are a lot more, believe it or not, open out here. And so it's very possible that I'm not seeing it because when I lived in Arkansas, I remember it was everywhere. The Christian right, they were in your face everywhere, right? So it's very possible that I'm just not seeing it in my daily life because people here, they generally just stick to themselves and, you know, they don't get into that kind
Oh,
of
that's definitely the case.
religious shit. So it's very possible that I'm just not
Yeah, I
seeing
mean,
it.
I got a spare bedroom. I mean, come stay for a month or two, and you'll be like, "Oh my fucking god!"
I forgot how to squeal like a pig, so I can't do
Fuck
that.
you.
Wait, everybody, check this out. Look what Hog got us. Look what Hog got us, guys. Look at that. Altitude and attitude koozies with the old logo on it, right?
Yeah.
Two weird white guys in our DEI. Check that out.
I always get the only person that people know who it is Stanford. Everybody else is like, which one are you?
Yeah. You're like,
I'm
I'm
like
the
the white guy without the beard.
I'm the white guy. I'm the white guy with the messy hair. You know?
He's wearing headphones.
Yeah, so if you guys want to get one of those, reach out to us. We haven't set a price on them yet, but we'll talk about it after this. If you guys want a koozie, you want a shirt, if you just want to donate, please do it. Yeah, we've got.
I don't even remember what I paid for them, to be honest with you.
But if you can donate to us, we really appreciate it. It really helps us out. We've got a list of people that have already been supporting the show, and we want to throw that up there right now just to say thank you.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Shannon, Shannon Farmer and I, we literally grew up together. Probably, like I've told everybody, probably the oldest friend I actually have. I can remember. I don't know what grade we were in, but I can remember sitting next to her out in the hallway during a tornado that was coming over our elementary school. And we must have been, third or fourth grade, tiny little kids. But yeah, she's right. It's the Bible Belt, last in health and education and wages. That's Arkansas for you. And I can't imagine that it's changed much at all with Sarah Huckabee Sanders, whatever that dumbass fucking racist name is.
I'm curious. Does Shannon still live in Arkansas?
Yeah, I believe she does.
I mean, I'm curious because of what you just said. Like, what about? Is it still like it kind of is here? Like, is it? Do you see what I see? I mean, like, what? Like, Pete lives in Arizona now, so like he's out of this.
I got the fuck out of that.
the beautiful red dirt that we have and all that. And so the Bible Belt. Do you still see that too? Because I do. I mean, I'm. It's like everything is like they will put some dumb shit up. Like how many people think that they shouldn't take the Pledge of Allegiance out of the school, and it's like they haven't
Oh my
done that. Like
god.
I don't know anybody that has. Like
Right.
I've been
Right.
to the
Right.
school in the morning. That like this is a made up controversy. I don't understand like why we are even talking about this because it's not. It's a distraction because
Mhm.
they don't do that. Every kid learns this
Right.
shit. Like I don't know what you're
Yeah. The
talking
Pledge
about.
of Allegiance.
It
You know. Yeah. It. It's just.
thank you, Shannon.
That's 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 what the egotistical American likes to talk about, right? You got to pry the gun out of my cold dead
Which
hands, and
can happen.
you're not going to take the Pledge of Allegiance out of school. Let me go get in my truck and explain it all to you. You got that egotistical American attitude, and that's all it is. That's
Well,
all it
I
is.
tell people all the time that like think that they're prepping for the end times or whatever. I'm like, and I say this. I know me and you kind of touched on it before we came on, but when they'll talk, they got all these guns. And it's like, dude, you can only accurately shoot one at a time. If you're
Oh
like a
yeah,
super
well
pro,
yeah,
like
and
you can
we'll
you can maybe shoot two. Like if the government wants your shit, they're coming in there. They are going to leave with it. Ask
look. All I'm
David
gonna
Koresh. He had a lot of fucking guns. I mean,
You just hit on everything in one fucking
I did what?
sentence. All I'm gonna say to all you motherfuckers out there with a gun, go to a shooting
Yeah,
range. Please go to a shooting range. That's all I'm
the
gonna say.
end. The
Go to a
end.
shooting range and
The,
learn how to fucking
the end.
shoot.
The
God
end.
damn. The end. So Shannon says, yeah, she still lives
I
in
see.
Arkansas. Shannon, you are so much more educated than I am. Why in the hell are you still in
Because
Arkansas?
she's trying to help.
I really need to second guess my friendship
I,
with
I
her. What is
I
this
think it's
about?
because I don't want to leave my state because I love it and I love the people. And I think that if you don't have somebody that if you don't have people here that are going to buck the system of how things are going, you're going to end up, and we will always have a tater tot. We will always have a
But who's bucking the system? Who's bucking the
dude.
system?
Believe it or not, man.
Who? You and I are a little
Well,
old
I
now.
understand that,
You know, you would think the system would have
but
been
we're
bucked by
fucking
now.
educating the ones around us. At least I'm not. I'm
Right.
not trying to. I can't educate somebody in Mississippi from Portland, Oregon. I can't do it. It's not something that I can do, but I can because I interact with these people every day. And so when they say something stupid, I can be like, "Actually, have you actually read that?" Because if you read it, you would find out that everything you just said is dumb. You know,
Everything I
not
just said
you.
was
I'm just
dumb.
saying it's. And my wife, yeah, she is serious when she says that she wants to move. But I I have more. You're not going to talk to Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas people from New York
Louisiana,
or
please put
Louisiana.
Louisiana or
Keep
Georgia,
going, Ed. South
Alabama.
Carolina, blah blah
Jesus
blah 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 blah.
Christ.
Virginia,
I
the fucking
know.
whole thing. You're not going to talk to them from there. I mean, Amanda especially knows. You especially knows. Shannon especially knows. We are we live in these states where people are like, if you're not from here, you don't tell me shit.
You ain't from around here, are you, boy? Yeah, I'm sure people love
Dude,
hearing that shit nowadays.
we have people that don't like people from north of our county because they're too north.
I
I
know.
mean, like it's
But see, that's the problem that I have. That's the problem that I have is the overwhelming ego. And this isn't just from Mississippi or Arkansas. This is all over the United States. The this ridiculous ego that we're born with, right? We're Americans. Nobody's better than us. And which I get it. You want to have pride in who you are in your country. I get it.
Yep.
Right? We should. You should be proud of where you came
Everybody
from
is.
and where you are. You should be. But it's when we allow the egos to shut us down. Like you were saying, some people where you come from don't like people from north of your county. Well, you're in the same goddamn place, right? Shut the
But
fuck
we're in
up.
the same
Quit,
country.
quit, yeah. Quit letting your. We have sports for that,
Mhm.
right? We have sports for that. If Ole Miss and fucking LSU want to fight it out, that's where we hate each other on the gridiron. But when it comes to everyday life, when it comes to politics, we shouldn't be doing it. We shouldn't be treating it like Stanford has said a million times, like a fucking sport. But that's what we do. That's exactly what we do.
But, and you know, if you take, we talk about it all the time. How, well, you especially talk about it a lot. Is about it's the people's fault. But if you were to look at if you look
Yeah.
at the demographics of this state that I live in and where Shannon lives, the minority population is way bigger than the amount of people that vote from our states. And the reason for that, again, I'll come back to it, is education. If you are
Yeah.
not educated and you just don't believe that your vote matters, then you're not going to vote. And the way that things are, like Mississippi could easily be a blue or purple state, easily.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when you pass laws in your state, because it's traditionally like all the white people, and I'm not saying this really happened. I'm just saying like you get in line at the voting people, and everybody's like, all right, he's for us. He's for us. I mean, they're mistaken when they look at me, but you know, when they, you know,
Oh yeah. Because we're veterans, we have to be
yeah, exactly,
Republican
for
MAGA.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though like it's a
Fuck
huge,
that.
well, not even just
I
Republican,
love that one.
just being white, you know, like everybody's like, all right,
Love
there's
that.
one for Trump. No, it ain't. But you know, it's just how that works. So I mean,
Right.
it is what it is. I just it always comes back to education. If you don't teach your
And I'm
kids
going
to
to say
vote,
this, and this is going to sound derogatory and horrible, but the people in this country are stupid.
that's not
The
derogatory.
people in this country are completely stupid.
That's not
We
derogatory.
say this is we say this is the land of opportunity, but the only thing we can do is sit back and fucking cry because we don't have what our neighbor has. And then we need to shit on our neighbor for having something that we don't have instead of going out there and educating ourselves on why we don't have something. Hogg says this all the fucking time. All of those stupid assholes voted against themselves in this election because they were too stupid to know what they were voting for. They looked at social media. They were headline hounds, is what they were. They looked at headlines and moved along. They didn't read the story to see what was going on. They just read a headline and said, "Oh, Obama's a traitor and he's going to be charged with treason." That's what's happening here.
You know, I just have a question, and honestly, I want Shannon's answer for this too. Uh,
Oh,
I'm
Shannon, you
sorry.
are on the
I'm sorry.
hot seat tonight.
It's not often, but you're a black woman that lives in the South, and I just want to say, I'm just curious because I see it. I feel like I see it, and I'm not talking about my kids in particular or anything. I'm just saying that I see laws passed where locally, when everything's set with the local, and we're trying to discombobulate the education system. So I see this coming where we keep the poor in the poor schools, we keep the blacks and the browns in the poor schools, and then we elevate the whites. So the whites are getting a better education than the black. And I'm not trying to be self-deprecating or like anything like that. I'm not. I'm just saying when your system is rigged, to keep you stupid. Unless you have a mind like we, like unless you have the brain power to like want to try to learn, then I mean, what are you going to do at that point? You got these people that are got a half rate of education. That it's not necessarily their fault. I mean, you could argue your point, Pete. You could argue your point. Well, then you should have read more books, like I did. I mean, I'll tell everybody I was homeschooled. I'm not. I had to go educate myself about history because I was educated on his story. You know what I mean? Like I had to go educate myself. But had I not done that, it was because I always had a curiosity, and I can't just be told something. It's my personality. I have to know.
But that's how Americans should be. That's exactly how Americans should be.
That's
right
how
there.
they should be.
That's exactly how they should be.
But you should teach them that that's how they should be. And me and you personally cannot reach all of Americans. You know who can? The president of the goddamn United States. That's who can reach all the fucking people. And instead of using that as a anyways. Yeah, the voucher, don't even get me started. Anyways, but
we should bring Shannon on and let you and Shannon just have a whole show together.
It aggravates me. It aggravates me because I feel like we are, as a country and as states individually, trying to keep certain ethnic groups uneducated. And as me and you both know, that is how you keep in power. That is how you keep a two-party system. That
absolutely, I agree. But you know where I'm going to go back to? I'm going to go right back to the people, and I'm going to say we know that. We know that. So no, not just you and me. There are plenty of people in the minority communities that know this, in the white communities that know this. Everybody, we all know this. So why aren't we doing something about it? What's the problem? What is causing us to turn on Love Island and ignore that Donald Trump, a pedophile, is in office and trying to take away our First Amendment rights? By the way, CBS is a piece of shit. I'm just saying that. CBS is a piece of shit. Go ahead.
I feel like you just answered your own question. You keep them uneducated and you give them entertainment like Love Island. I don't even know what that is, but because I'm too big, like if I have time, I hate reality TV. I absolutely hate it. There's nothing reality about it. It embarrasses me for the people. I don't even like to watch it at all. But like instead of getting to some truth, even if you don't like it, you know how many times I think I have a conviction about something and then I find out later that I was wrong the whole time? Hell, you do it to me sometimes. But it's because I have that I need to figure out why Pete told me this. Why did he say that I was wrong because of X, Y, or Z? I go and I research, and if I'm right, I call you or I let you know, like, hey, motherfucker, you were wrong, or dude, I was right, I was wrong.
Right, and I get that.
That's my personality.
We do the same thing, and a lot of our viewers do the exact same thing. But what in the hell is going on out there where obviously the majority of people can't do it? It's not that they don't want to, they can't do it. What is it? It's not like somebody has built a wall between a mother and a child and prevented them from talking, prevented a mother or a father from saying, hey, you need to turn off the fucking TV and educate yourself. What is it that's preventing this from happening?
Okay, you want to take this one, Shannon, or I will? Okay, I will.
Oh, wow. You don't even give the woman a chance to answer? Is that what you're doing?
I don't want to wait for her typing. But you answered your own question. There's a wall that's built up between fucking economic and sociological uh
Oh,
uh standing. There is
wait a minute.
when you have, like she was talking about the vouchers that they help the, what does she say, the vouchers they help the charter schools, but meanwhile
Mhm,
public schools are lacking. Okay, so when you do that, you are building a wall, but in of
mhm,
an educational wall. Yeah, it's not brick and mortar,
mhm.
but it's an educational wall. When you build that educational wall, that is way stronger than a brick wall. Way.
Right, and and you made me think of something else with all of that. Maybe this is the problem.
That's one of them. That is one of them.
Maybe this
Why?
is the
Because
problem.
Samsung.
You know, no, because Apple is absolutely
I'm
horrible.
just kidding.
I mean, Apple is
But
terrible.
I mean,
But maybe that's the problem. Maybe the problem is
maybe the problem is
it's the attention. It's
maybe
the
the
attention.
problem
We just don't have enough attention to do it.
maybe the problem is that if you're a single mom with 3 kids, you've got to work 4 fucking jobs to be able to do anything. And if you get assistance, you can't make X amount of money. And instead of subtracting some of that money because you have the 4 jobs and you're trying and you're going to college, you just lose it all
Mhm,
because you accidentally made 13.5 instead of 12.9. You know what I mean? Like
mhm. Right.
you can blame it on whatever you want, but like if you give me, and I'm trying to think on a simple-minded way to think. I'm already on it.
He's trying to dumb
I'm
it down
trying
for
to
me. Is what he
I'm
means,
trying to
guys.
put it in my. I'm a single mother. I was stupid when I was growing up. I got all these kids now. I have them. I got 4 of them. You know what I mean? And like I go to
Mhm,
McDonald's and I try to work and I'm going to college. I'm trying to do what everybody wants me to do. But I get food assistance, and they find out that I made a little bit too much money, and now instead of just like adjusting my assistance, that it's cut off. So
right,
like what?
right.
So what is my incentive then? Because I was making $40,000 a year in food assistance, and then because I made 13.5 at McDonald's or whatever, pick a number. I'm making these up, but you know that I lose my 40. So instead
Right.
of bring it down to 33,000, it's like you lose all of it. So I mean, it is begging. They like to act like they want people to work, but when you do things like that, you are begging them not to work. Because if you're
Mhm,
lazy, you don't vote. If you're not educated, you don't vote. Uh, and there's always a villain you can vilify. There's
yeah.
always
And it's usually your neighbor. It's usually
Yes,
your
like I
neighbor.
can be like, well,
It's usually your
I
fucking
seen her
neighbor.
with an iPhone and she's got a EBT
Yeah,
card. Fuck you, dude. You know for a
yeah,
fact that she
yeah,
got that iPhone for $3 and signed a
yeah.
contract.
And by the way, these phones are usually given out to homeless people because all phones can dial 911. You don't have to have service. All phones can dial 911. So when people say, "Oh, well, I saw somebody begging with a phone," that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean that they have service. It could be just something there as a
Well, and
safety
you can go by the
precaution.
library and log into the internet, and you can actually communicate.
There you go. And I want to talk about something here that we bring up a lot, and Shannon just brought it up, and I think most of our viewers bring it up. We're in 2025,
I
man.
know.
2025, and we are still dealing. And look, I know you're never going to be able to get rid of racism. You're not going to be able to do it, but the amount that we're still seeing seems to be disproportionate to where we are in life. You would think that it wouldn't be as bad as it is today. I and I'm not under again, I'm going to say it. People are stupid.
and we are agreeing on that, but we're disagreeing on why they're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, yes, you're probably right. We will never defeat racism 100%. You
You
can't,
can't
but
because you can't police everybody.
but we can at least put them back under the rocks whence they came.
I agree. You have to make it embarrassing.
Which it was
Embarrassing.
not long ago. Now it's just celebrated.
I know.
I mean, I
know.
don't. And then also, what you can do is you can get racism out of government. You can do that. You can do that.
I don't know how.
You know what? You know how you do it? Again, Pete, I'm coming back to you.
Fire Trump and Marjorie
No,
Taylor
you
Greene.
get those white folks educated on why that's so stupid, about why our bodies are different colors. It's not that big of a thing. It's like one what is it, like that one reflects the sun and one absorbs the sun. It's a body trait.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with brain power or anything else. But because of what you're an educated, uneducated white that thinks that because somebody's a different color than I am, you're inferior to me. I mean, it just is. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's what it
when
is.
obviously the only problem is women. I mean,
obviously, if they would have all had, if they would have all had penises, we wouldn't even be here. Right now.
We wouldn't be where we are today. Thanks, Hillary. Thanks, Hillary.
White,
thank you.
Christian, good people.
Fucking Hillary. Lock her up. That's all I have to say.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my fucking God. What is going on now is insane. It's driving.
I just want to say welcome to Stanford. Welcome. I'm glad to see you. Oh, wait. Never mind. No, he's... No.
I was like, wait, did I miss something?
welcome to the show, Stanford.
Man, right, if guys, we could have had him for this race, I guess we'll bring.
Come on, no. Tell me, what do black people know about racism? Come on. God, I think Trump has taught us something. White people know it. We got it. We got this under control. By the way, oh my God, has anybody seen the new South Park?
Yep.
If you haven't seen the new South Park, you must go watch it. And wait, we're going to post something in chat right now. Copy that link. Go there. Watch this video. The guys at South Park, I've never had a crush on men before, but I now have a crush on these two men. Period.
Oh, it was brutal.
If they ever watch this show, I just want to tell them that I would
remember being a kid with my buddies. We were so looking forward to it. We had no idea what it was going to be, but we knew that Primus was the backers of it.
Primus.
So we were like, oh hell yeah, because I'm a huge.
This has got to be good.
Fan, so it's like hell yeah. And then they did the opening, and it's still 27 seasons later. I think it's actually 30 years ago. But
Shannon, listen to me. Click on this link, guys. Go watch after our show. Yeah. Whoa. Everybody freeze. After the show, click on this link. Go watch this video. If you don't like South Park, you will fall in love with them after this. I promise you.
Yeah, I mean, if you've watched any episodes, you should already be in love.
And what was really now, Hog, I want you to explain to everybody what you explained to me about South Park and Paramount.
Oh.
Because let me set it up real quick for everybody. I was telling Hog, we were discussing CBS, the worst fucking network out there. I would put them below Fox simply because they're a bunch of fucking sellouts. So I was discussing how I canceled my subscription to Paramount Plus because they're merging with CBS, and the fact that CBS gave in to Donald Trump and they fired the executive from 60 Minutes, and now they got rid of uh, Stephen Colbert. He's fucking gone now.
They still do. Oh.
And so I told Hog, I said, because of this, I've canceled my subscription to Paramount. Hog says to me at the moment, well, I really want to keep it because I like to watch the episodes, and confused me. So I'm going to give it to Hog
But
now. Confused me. I don't know what the fuck he was
okay,
talking
this
about.
is my understanding of everything because I mean they like pounded Paramount. They pounded 60 Minutes. They pounded CBS. Everybody, but they released this episode. I think a day or two after they signed $1.5 billion with Paramount to have the rights to stream it after Comedy Central, and then they get this, and it is like a straight up, just it's the most childish, horrible shit that you could talk to some about somebody ever.
Oh my
Like they
God.
brought back, like they made Trump's head do like Saddam Hussein's in the movie,
They shit on Paramount and
and
Trump
60 Minutes,
hard,
and,
hard, hard. This is one of the reasons why I love these two guys
and
so
then, like,
much.
I told my wife, I said, I swear they got $1.5 billion and they were like, what are we going to do with this? And one of them was like, let's get sued by Trump.
I love them so much. So please watch that. Click on that link. Tell them that we sent you.
Yeah.
And oh my
Oh,
God.
that was funny. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm going to watch it several more times. I mean,
Yeah.
just the picture. Watch the pictures in the backgrounds, like when and Trump's walking around, he's like passing pictures of himself humping a sheep and stuff like that.
I almost want to put it on for everybody just so
it
they
is
can
so
see it.
childish.
Oh my God. It's wonderful, people. It's wonderful. Oh my God.
Oh man.
All right. So you know what, Greta, you just brought up something, and I want to chastise our viewers real quick. We put up a question in Facebook about everybody telling us who about their favorite name to call yam tits, and nobody responded. We're looking for responses, guys. Get out there. We want to hear your favorite names for Donald Trump. And right now, it's Pumpkin Spice Pennywise. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I still agree with Sarah. I think Yam Tits is better. I don't know if his tits are colored by you.
I'd seen somebody the other day. They called him Lord Farquaad, something of the something, and I'm like, oh my God.
So get on Facebook and tell us, guys, on Facebook, post it. What is your favorite name for Yam Tits? We got to hear it.
Not here.
Yeah,
I'd like to call him
president.
foreigner.
We could call him federal prisoner number blah 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 blah. That would
Ozzy's roommate.
That would be good. No, no. Ozzy didn't go. The Prince of Darkness, believe it or not, did not go to hell.
No,
Did not go to
I
hell.
don't believe in either. So
No. But this piece of shit will.
Hopefully there is one for him.
They're going to create one specifically for him.
So. Who's they? Do you want to start another?
The Christian right.
No, the Christian right.
Apparently, they're running it all. The Jewish
left.
left.
The Christian right don't read the Bible. And I'm not sure if you want to start that one.
No, I don't. I really don't. God,
I can make the flow chart as we talk.
No, I've seen your abilities with Word and Excel. You cannot make the flow chart. You cannot do that.
No, I would ask you to do it. I would just tell you what to put in it.
All right, guys, should we hang out and wait for Stanford
and
let our viewers run the rest of the show, or or what?
Y'all
What should
got
we do?
what's
Yeah,
important
all right, guys. You have the show now. You guys ask us questions. Oh my God! You know what? I'm starting to love Sarah. I don't know who
Oh,
she is,
she's
but
awesome.
she hooks me up
She opened
all
me
the
though.
time. Look at the mango
I
Mussolini,
think I've heard that.
the tangerine tyrant.
That's definitely good, dude. You've never met Sarah? The last time you were at my
No, I
house, you
don't
didn't
know.
meet her.
I've never been to
I
your
know that was
house.
last.
What the hell? Last time I was at your house was 90 something?
Yeah, it would have been 2000 something.
2000 maybe? I don't know.
probably 1 or 2.
Last time I was at your
Well, I left
house,
in '04.
you know what? I think I remember it. It was Halloween and we were all going we were going to somebody
That was
else's house.
Millennium's house that we were going.
And it was me and do you remember Kelly
Yeah.
Pack? It was me and Kelly and then you guys and I don't remember who else it was. And we all went to somebody's fucking house. That was the last time I was ever at your house. So,
I think
so that's
we
it.
were
That's it.
young.
I don't know.
I had a
We were
picture. I'll
babies.
have to find that picture. I had a picture of us at that party. That was like I think it was at Millennium's house.
That dude, Malinick.
That's
Wait a minute. Here's one. See, Sarah is really my hero. She comes up with some good ones. Captain Catheter.
oh, I thought that was mine, Sarah.
Well, if it
No,
is,
Vita
then you need to
Voldemort.
write it down. Jesus. He should not, he who shall not be named. Way to go, Greta.
Both of these motherfuckers are in there fucking AI. Dude, did you see that fucking speech that he had at the AI convention?
No, I didn't, but I did see the CEO at a Coldplay
Yeah, dude,
concert. Get
this is way
busted.
better.
Come on. That's
It's way
awesome.
better. It's way better. Go watch the AI convention and watch all these like genius, smart people try and make sense of his blathering bullshit. Yes,
Really?
it's so great.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, I'll have to go watch
It's
it.
like, well, I watched it through the House Parks podcast, so I was listening to him make fun of him at the same time. Like, like, dude, it was so freaking great.
Yeah, I have to go watch that. Definitely.
No, sir, you did not give me props for it.
Yeah, what up? What
now
up?
you have because you just posted that. So now I have to be wrong. What else is going on in the world?
Yeah, come on, guys. What's happening? This is your show. This is the second half of the show. You need to tell us what's going on because Chris and I are just going to sit here looking like a couple of drunk.
I'm not drunk yet,
assholes.
but I can be.
Yeah, anybody want us to get drunk?
Oh, dude.
Listen, we threw our email address up here. If you guys ever have any ideas for shows or whatever, please email us. Let us know what you think.
Also feedback.
Let us know whatever.
Also, just give us feedback.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the things you liked, the things you didn't, the things that keeps you watching, and things that don't. Like all that. Like we need that. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Like Michael Scott said, we need positive criticism.
or even negative. I mean, like I just need to know what's working, what's not.
You need to watch The Office, dude.
I have
just watch
seen The Office.
Jesus. Yeah. Well, you need to watch it again.
Evidently, I do. I have too much. I have too much time on my hands watching, Trump do an AI speech. Because if you thought The Office was funny, go fucking watch that shit. Well,
oh my God, dude, check this out. Look, Micah is here.
Micah, what's it?
Micah.
That little
from
short
Scott.
Dude?
Little short Micah.
Oh, shit.
Micah, railroad enthusiast,
Oh yeah.
Micah. Oh my God, guys! So this is just another person that we
Oh
served
yeah.
with at Scott Air Force Base. I think it was towards the end of our
Yeah,
time
I
at
think it
Scott.
was. I think it
Hog.
was
So
towards the end. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Micah, what's up, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Here's a drink
Yep.
for you.
Yep. Mm. Are
Yep.
you still short?
All
He's
right.
probably making
Well,
like 900,000 a year as like a nerd, and
he
we're
worked.
still
I
so
think
we're,
he's
I'm
still.
making funny jokes like, are you?
I think he said he's still working at the railroad, man.
That's good money right there.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. My father retired from the railroad. I know. Uh, Shannon, her father worked with my dad. Jack Davis worked with my dad, so I think he probably retired from the railroad. They earned some pretty good money out there. No kidding.
Yep.
All right,
I'll be damned. I ain't seen him in a minute.
Micah, I want you to look here. Send us an email. Wait, what the hell just happened?
You just put your phone number on the email.
I know. I need to drink more. I need to drink more. Jesus Christ. Micah, do me a favor. Send us an email here. Tell us how to get in touch with you because we want to bring you on the show.
Oh yeah, that.
Anybody that served with us, we want to bring you on the show. So if you're watching it, I mean, fucking say something. Jesus.
I mean,
Come
what
on.
yeah, we do kind of. Sometimes we want to record it though.
Shannon, I didn't know your mom worked out there. I know dad did, but I didn't know your mom did. That's pretty awesome.
Well, I'd imagine in the railroad industry there would be, because he's so cool to the railroad industry.
Wait, Micah, what did you say? Micah, you don't support MAGA and Donald Trump? You're not in the cult?
What?
Whoa. Maybe you're on the wrong podcast, buddy. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong podcast. Never mind. Never mind. Well, cool, Micah. Then I'm glad you stopped by, man, because this is the place to be. We love Trump and sing his
I
praises
don't.
here.
And if you and if you would like to come on, I still won't. I think I've made a couple. I've made a couple exceptions where I will agree to not talk about it at all. But
I have to. I
if
have
there
to.
is an occasion where politics comes up, you just better buckle up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
I'm
My wife has told me not to talk about politics in the house. When I turn on the news, I'm supposed to be quiet. I just turn it on and I'm like,
You should do like I did and put a TV in your office. That way you can just like, because she doesn't have to watch what I have to. I'll
yeah,
just come
maybe.
out and I'll be like, babe, you're not gonna believe this.
You won't believe what just happened. My wife says, my wife. So my wife, for anybody that doesn't know, my wife is Persian. She's from Iran. She was born the year before the Iranian Revolution happened. She grew up most of her life during the war between Iraq and Iran, right? She moved to the United States a couple of years after her father had passed away. Her dad used to have them all, they all kept suitcases. There she is. They all kept suitcases packed and next to their beds because they were ready. Whenever their dad said to go, they were out of the country. They were going to leave, right? They were ready to go. Her dad passes away a couple years later. They end up escaping the country. And so my wife, who has gone through all of this horse shit to come to this country, become extremely successful. Every time I look at the news and I say, "Can you believe this?" she says, "Michael, why do you Americans get so bent out of shape about this?"
Bull.
She said, "This shit happens all the time in my country." I said, "Fuck." I don't have that person there to go, "Yeah, let's get mad." She's like, "What's wrong with you? This happens all the time."
But you know how I knew she was successful? It was
She married me.
well, no, it was because of the chair that you're sitting in. That's such a badass throne. And the lamp.
You guys like my lamp? And
Dude, that is such
and this wood, and is this a wooden booby? Can somebody tell me, is that a wooden
it
boob?
looks like it.
It looks like one. It looks like a wooden boob. I'm
That's a
just
cool
saying.
freaking story though. She should have her come on and tell that story. That I bet it's a
Oh
lot
my
better.
God. No, 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 no. One of our patrons that donated to this podcast,
I'm
listen to
listening.
me, is still on his honeymoon. They got married in 79, right before the revolution happened. They fled, or they didn't flee. They went to England or somewhere in Europe to have their honeymoon. While they were there, his father called him and said, "You can't come home." And they have never returned home. They are literally still on their honeymoon, however many years
Damn.
later. What is that, 30,
I mean, I
40, over
what
40
did you say,
years?
79?
Yeah,
I was born
over
in
40
78
years,
and I'm 46, so like 45, 40, 40.
47 years, something, math. All right, an Arkansan and a
No,
Mississippi
let's leave
in
that joke
dude.
between you and Florida.
Dude is still on his honeymoon. They are still on their honeymoon.
Nice.
How
Pretty
incredible is
good.
that?
You know, that
Yeah.
was back when we actually enjoyed having successful thank you, Amanda.
Yeah. Yeah. 46 years. 46 years on
We
their
had
honeymoon. But you know what's really interesting is if you meet these two, you would think they still are on their honeymoon. That
that's perfect.
is how great
That's
they are
perfect.
together. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It's
perfect.
awesome.
That's amazing. I mean, that's what we all want, right? I mean, that's what I
Right.
want.
We all want to have to be exiled from our
No, no,
country
no.
on our
Right.
honeymoon. It's
I
exactly
mean,
what
that
we
might
want.
happen, but I mean, I was talking about like still be like that in love with your
Yeah.
significant other that you like, you know, that many years down the road, you still like on your honeymoon.
I I tell my wife and everybody in her family that they need to write a book. They need to come on the show and tell their story. Oh my God, they have so many good stories, really. Things that Americans never have had to deal with.
Yeah,
I know somebody, check this out, who literally had to crawl under sheep to cross the border out of Iran to escape the country. Imagine having to crawl under sheep as a shepherd, right? So the shepherd's moving the flock from one area to the other. You see what
yeah.
I
So he's
mean?
calling with him.
So he's crawling with them from one border to the next just to escape.
I mean,
We don't. What do we do? We get pissed off because my fucking phone updated while I was trying to send a text
well, that's
message.
why I always say you got first world problems and then third world problems. So like that, like why I can have the ability to look on the bright side a lot of times is because I've been to the third world problems and like
Hmm.
I don't want nothing to do with it at all because
Right.
like sometimes when that the things that we bitch about uh
Hmm.
you know they're nothing, they're nothing.
Yeah.
like,
They really, in
well,
the scheme of things, and that's what my wife
I'm
says.
mad
Yeah.
because they put, you know, they didn't take the the onions off my burrito or something.
And honestly, we get mad because and this is not I'm not trying to call anybody out here. We get mad because they put the 10 commandments in back in the school. Okay, there's a lot worse than fucking putting the 10 commandments back in school, but we don't have to deal with it. We don't have to deal with that shit, you know? It's
There
incredible.
is a lot worse, Pete. There is, but you know where it
Mhm.
starts? It starts by putting the 10 commandments back in school. And I'm just saying that is where it starts. That is why I will not let this go. I don't want to live in those countries. If I wanted to live in those countries, I would.
I'm
I
here
just,
just to fucking
I
poke
do
the bear.
not
I'm just
like
poking the
that
bear.
is 100%. 100%. That is how it starts. You let them do that, then next thing what? And then next thing what? Okay, what would happen if you did, what is it? The 7 pillars of Muslimism or whatever the fuck.
By the way, it was 15 commandments. Mel Brooks taught us that. It was 15. It was 15 commandments. And we're gonna put this up for Sarah. Sarah and Shannon are having a pretty good conversation. She wants to shout out to a friend of hers who is currently in DC with a group called the Little Lobbyist, who are there fighting and advocating for children with disabilities who could potentially lose their Medicaid coverage.
Good for
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
And
that's awesome.
that
Good
is
for
how
you.
you educate. And
Yeah,
we've been talking about it
yeah,
and harping on it. That's what we need. We need more of that. But we need it
yeah,
in everybody's neighborhood. That's where we need it. We need it in everybody's fucking neighborhood.
everywhere,
Like you can't just put it in my
everywhere.
neighborhood. It needs to be in everybody's neighborhood. And this this
Right,
this
right.
plan they
And
got going on right now, where you just dismantle the education department and take away, free lunch for kids and all day. You
mhm,
find me a kid that can pass a test hungry as fuck. I mean, and
mhm,
find me the Christian that is telling you that that's a good idea, because I will tell them to their face to go fuck themselves, because I hate every one of y'all motherfuckers that think that that's a good fucking
mhm.
idea. Why?
And this affects everybody. This affects so
Yeah,
many
because
people. Shannon talking about talking about her son who's on the autism spectrum. I mean, this affects so many people out
my
there.
son,
So many people.
dude, my son had a speech impediment, like bad, and we had to put him in what is considered special ed. He's not autistic. He's not, nothing wrong with it. He just couldn't enunciate words. So we put him in it, and it
Right.
changed his life. That came from the funding that comes from things like that. I mean,
Hmm.
like the fact that I didn't have to pull him out of school, take him to a speech therapist. They had one at the school that is being defunded right now. That kind of
Right.
issue is being defunded right now. And it's thank you, Sarah. Yes, you are right. But like the thing is, like, how in the world can you read that book and come back to me and tell me that this is a good idea? How? How? And if you have a reason, tell me. I will be happy to debate you. I will debate you on video. I don't give a fuck, because you're wrong. Because it's not the teachings of Jesus Christ, which, believe in him or don't believe him, I don't care. But you know what? It is wrong to treat people like that. And that is what he
Absolutely. 100%. There are sometimes what really pisses me off about you. There are some times where you say shit that I can't respond to. So if you could say something that I don't agree with, that would be
I
kind of
just
cool.
I just hate when people molest the Bible into something that it's not.
Right. Okay, but you said it there. Thank you. People
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, for sure, it's
People
people.
do it.
Oh, for sure.
Fuck, it's
Because I can
people.
read this. Okay, Sarah just wrote. I know some of y'all may not care for Nancy Pelosi, but I care about my friend. Ask my friends, daughters, please tell Pelosi that I said she blah 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 blah. I can turn that into she's talking shit about her. I can turn that into
Hold
all
on.
kinds of different stuff. It makes no sense. Like if the Bible is written, it is read with feelings instead of knowledge.
What was it that Stanford sent us? Stanford sent us
That
a
was actually
video
a
earlier,
very
and
good video, actually.
I wish I had
Oh,
it right now.
it's a very good video.
Um, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to find this video. We'll post it on our Facebook page. But it's a man who talks about the different ways that the Bible is discussed. Right now, I can't think of
I can't think of his name, but
uh, the words or whatever. Maybe you can look it up while I try to, uh,
oh, I can find it.
I don't
But
know, fill some time or
it was
something
on
like that.
TikTok.
It's
I
on
can't
TikTok.
remember what his name was. Uh,
By the way, for anybody that wants to know, the man that's still on his honeymoon is in our chat right now.
what?
Hosro.
Who-
Hosro. We just want to say thank you so much for your support,
Thank you,
and
and happy
and
honeymoon.
and we love you guys.
Congratulations,
I absolutely do. These guys are awesome.
congratulations on your marriage. 46 years.
47 years ago.
Happy, but now it's
Yeah,
an anniversary. Well, no, it's still honeymoon. You said.
it's still the honeymoon. It's absolutely still the honeymoon.
Where did he send that to us?
It was in Facebook, I believe.
Oh, okay, that's
I
what
don't
I
know.
know.
But I mean, Sarah, you're right, and that's one of the biggest arguments that I've had with people is when I hear people say religion is the ultimate evil, and I say it's not the ultimate evil. I say people are the ultimate evil. Religion itself isn't doing anything wrong. If we took the Bible for what it was, we'd be okay. The problem is the jackasses that want to read it and say that women and black people and gays and trans shouldn't exist. That's where the fucking problem comes from.
I mean,
That's where the problem
I'm
comes
in.
from.
I love this conversation because I can talk this all night, every night.
I know. And he can bury me in
But
this
I'm just saying,
conversation.
like, you can say that, but I believe that it was written. This is like something I believe. I believe all religions were written to keep their people in line in a time when there were no laws.
That's exactly why
And
it was written.
so there is no
Yeah.
like divine anything. It's just they
Sure.
didn't have say laws back then. So they had they needed a scary story to make people not kill, steal, blah 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 blah. You know, take the Lord's name, all this
Blah, blah,
stuff.
blah.
But they needed that because
Mhm.
that's the only way to keep people in line. If you don't
Right.
have,
Right. There weren't
yeah,
laws.
if you don't have something, then nobody can lead nobody. Like, why did there need to be leaders? You might say. Well, there probably didn't need to
Right.
be back then, but everybody has this ambition. It's a human nature. You want to be a leader of people, of some
Right.
sort, whether that be your family, whether that be a congregation, whatever. And then you find out that it's lucrative because of certain things in the Bible, and it gives you permission to steal money from people. So
Can I interrupt you real quick? Because I think I just think this is really beautiful that Hostro has acknowledged that he is still on his honeymoon in a great country with great people. We absolutely we love.
Hey,
I don't know. I can't say enough about Hostro and his wife Shala. I mean, they're just beautiful souls. That I mean, you would think for people that were not allowed to go home, whose parents were um, treated the way they were by this regime that came in, you would think that they would be the angriest people that you know. But they're the opposite. They're the complete opposite. These two are the most beautiful people that you could ever talk to.
I
Honestly.
find this to be true in a lot of cases when it comes to especially immigrants that have come from a worse position, like say like the Afghanis that were our interpreters and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to
Remember them?
me, like what is going on now congratulations, and I like the best thing. I'm so happy you're here, and like I love y'all, and I'm all that. I'm not trying to say anything weird, but I just what we're trying to do now by demonizing immigration, it that aggravates me because did you see how many interpreters and things from
I know.
Afghanistan? Like you realize we're
I
sending
know.
them back to die,
I
and,
know.
and,
I know that.
and I know that, and everybody in the military knows that. Guess what? Pete Hegseth knows that. Guess who else knows that? Donald Trump. They all know that, and they're celebrating it. Want to know why? There's one reason
I
why
know.
they're celebrating. I'll give you one guess.
Because they are brown
Correct.
people.
So, I mean, what do
Yeah.
you call that? If you hate a brown person enough to send them back to their uh, place of origin where you already know they're here because they are going to die if they go there, what are you at that point?
Right.
You are a racist. Stop. That is what you are. Own it.
I
Take
don't
the hood
know. I
off,
don't know what you
motherfuckers.
I don't know what you think about this, but when I grew up, and I will admit this, when when I grew up, I mean, everybody knows by now. I grew up in a very backwards fucking state in Arkansas, and I was surrounded by racism. And so, as a small child, I had a lot of racist views because that's what I was surrounded by. Not because of my parents, but because of everybody else, right? My mom and my dad did a really wonderful job of being able to guide me away from it, right? But still, when you're surrounded by it, it's just in your head. Um, when I joined the military, is when things changed for me, big
Oh,
time. And not to take away from you, mom. Okay, you did a great job. You and dad really helped me. But when I joined the military, I learned so many different things about how people around not just the world, but just in this country, how they act, how they work, how things happen. And I began to have an understanding and a compassion and a love for other people that I would have never had if I had stayed in that backwards fucking state. Like you said, you're talking about the Afghani interpreters. I can remember having Afghani interpreters, Iraqi interpreters, who you knew that as soon as they left, as soon as their job was done, they were going back to some place that was it was dangerous. It was horrible. Chances are they were going to lose their lives. But when you got to know them, they wanted exactly what you wanted. They wanted to be exactly where you. Sure, their food was different, their house was different, but they wanted to go home, be with their families, have something to eat, and be entertained somehow. They just wanted to be happy.
I, I,
And so where I'm going off with this long rum infested rant is I would love to see, and this is where I want to get your opinion. I would love to see a 2 or 3 year mandatory military um, enlistment in this
you
country.
know, I kind of disagree with you on that, and here's why. Look at the White House right now. The end. Um, that could be my son. That could be my son right now. And this
Right.
idiot's this Hegseth idiot, and then his idiot boss, and so on and so forth.
Hmm.
Thank you. You are most welcome. You can have another one because guess what? You've been through more than I've been through. I just like back on subject. We're talking about uh like those people. Like I couldn't wrap my head around. But when I was in Afghanistan, I worked in Kabul at the time, and the
Hmm.
people, even the people that would clean your office or whatnot, had whatever's clearances to do whatever. We were babysitting them, number one, and number two, like when they left there, just because they came and took our trash out, they
Yeah.
could have they could have easily been killed if it was
Right.
found out who they were helping,
Where they
who
were
they were
working.
helping to
Yeah.
take the trash out. We're talking about our shit.
Yeah.
Cleaning out
Just the
the
crap.
porta
Yeah.
shitters.
Yeah.
You know, like just
Yeah.
coming on that base, going home to their family, and we're not even talking about interpreters. We're just talking about the run of the mill, shit sucking truck driver that
Mm-hmm.
came on the base, could be killed on his way home because he came and
Right.
sucked our shit out of the toilets. I couldn't wrap my brain around being in that situation, like how
Right.
awful that.
It's hard,
Like
right?
I need to feed my kids, but the only way that I can do that is to go suck shit out of the porta shitters on the base. But if I do
Right.
that,
Right.
then my 5-mile hike home on my feet
Yeah.
because somebody seen me go on that base is going to
I'll
be
be killed.
get me killed. But my kids need
Yeah.
to eat, so I got to do it. I just could not even fathom
Yeah.
the
I know. I know. It was
and
really
then
hard. It was
and
really
then
hard.
when we did that with the interpreters, which those guys are even in more security danger. Like maybe
Yeah.
the shit sucker only like lost a finger or two or whatever and like got to go on with his life. These guys are fucked. Like they
Yeah.
interpret.
Because you're
You are
literally interpreting
literally
for the enemy.
that's why we brought
Yeah.
them and their families here. And then we're trying to
Right.
deport them back. What a sack of shit, dude. What kind of sack of
Yeah.
shit does that? Look at what we're doing to Canada. These I was in the same dorm rooms with these motherfuckers. They were there for us. And look at what we're doing. We're disrespecting them, calling them, like
Canada. Come
Canada.
on, guys.
How the fuck do
Canada.
you hate Canada?
That's that's like walking into the nursery of your newborn baby brother and just slapping the shit out of him. Why? Why? Oh, but I want to post something here that Saba said. I really like this. I've never heard it put this way.
Oh, about the underwear.
She says she thinks religion should be very personal, like underwear. Underwear. You don't talk about it with other people. You don't tell other people's. You don't tell others what kind of underwear they should or shouldn't wear. That's pretty awesome. Hog, what kind of underwear do you wear,
Boxer
by the way?
briefs.
Oh, ew.
That's
Ew.
like my religion.
Don't advertise your underwear, she says. Don't do it. Saba's right. Underwear is the way to go. I'm going to see if I can get some underwear with little
Oh, dude,
crosses or stars of
you
David's
should
on
have
it.
seen that.
Something like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly, Amanda. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I mean that
Yeah.
they're looking for them, and we're sending them back.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
your service. Go die. And if you think
Right.
of it any other
Right.
way, then you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because that's what's happening. Because guess what? We can't stay in Afghanistan forever. So I mean, we're sending these people. We
Well,
brought them here. We told them. We told them. Good luck if we need help again in the future. Because we told these people, if you help us, we will bring you to our country. We
we'll
will
keep
keep
you
you
safe.
safe. And now, because one fuckwad is getting in office, now we're sending you
Yem
back.
tits.
Now we're
Yem
sending you
tits.
back to where we know you're gonna die. And we know that your family's gonna die. They're gonna come after your kids because that's how they do it. And I mean, like, good luck getting fucking help again. God forbid something else happens in this country like 9/11 or Pearl Harbor. There ain't going to be nobody signing up to be an interpreter for us. And
Yeah.
guess what? Because we're stupid, like Pete keeps talking about, we don't know any other language than goddamn English. So unless it's England
Right.
that bombs
Right.
us, we're fucked because we ain't going to be able to get a goddamn interpreter. I mean, you can give me uh, uh, which they did a 4-week crash course in Posh 2 and Dari or whatever. I mean, I know how to say what? Put down your gun, put your hands up, or like.
The only thing I remember is yella yella. That's all I remember.
I mean,
That's
I
it.
don't remember
Yella.
any
That's
of
it.
them. I just remember
Yeah.
it's just because I never. Anyways, good luck for us. Good
We
luck for us at getting helping.
What we need to do right now, guys, is we need to start bringing the tone down so that Hog doesn't have a stroke. So let's talk about underwear. Sarah says some people don't wear underwear and that it's okay.
Yeah.
You feel better now?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What about the zipper though? Yeah, I have issues. I'm like, legitimate
Guys, everybody. Hey, look here. I want to show you guys something. You see that little thing right there? Wait, how do I do
no,
this? Oh, I do it like that. Guys, click on that little QR code right there. Free shipping for these t-shirts. And you can specify whether you want the pride one or you want the regular one like Hog's wearing right there. Any color, any size, these shirts are great. And the money goes to the podcast to help us with our shit. We want to get out there and start advertising and get more people on here. So anything you can do would really help us. Um, I don't know. That's
you
about it,
think?
really.
You think? I'm curious from the, what we got like on average around 13 people that'll watch the lives. I know more people watch it later, but like, I think we could do. What would y'all be interested in, like a little shorter ones, like every once in a while, or if it, just give us information, give us feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. Give us feedback. Let us know what you guys would like to see from us. Um, yeah, he's right. Absolutely. There's our address right there. Email us. Please
Yeah,
let us know.
if because I mean something happens every day. We could get on for 15 minutes, whether it be morning or evening. Like we can do that. That's not an issue. I just if would be interested in it, then I would do it. Or
Hog and I like to listen to
oh,
ourselves talk.
fucking love it, dude.
I mean, it's an hour. We're an hour and 45 minutes into an hour-long show.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
Obviously, we like to hear
Well,
ourselves
I
talk.
mean, we didn't start losing viewers till just a minute ago, and we haven't lost that many. So, I mean, we're fucking famous, dude. We got 9 people watching us.
Awesome. We are famous in
I don't
Iceland.
fucking what I don't know how Tom Cruise does it. I mean, I'm trying to beat him off at the door. My wife's.
I know. It's like I carry around this pen. I'm like, okay, I'll sign.
I will.
I'll
Okay.
sign. Yeah.
I'm trying to eat
If
here.
you
I'm trying to
insist.
eat here, y'all.
Yeah. Quit taking pictures. Oh my God,
Oh,
Embrace the
hell
Chaos
yeah.
is here.
I know, man. 15 minutes. That's all you can get.
Every 15 minutes. Yeah. Maybe we should just stay on live. What do you think, Chaos?
Hell yeah. Oh, whatever, Greta.
Greta, you're absolutely right. We love to hear
We should
ourselves
like
talk.
start like putting the news on in the background. You watch one channel, I'll watch the other, and we'll argue about what the other one's watching.
Oh my God. Oh God. You watch CNN, I'll
Yeah,
watch Fox,
yeah.
and we'll be like,
I haven't heard
ah,
nothing about the Epstein files.
yeah, Epstein. All I heard was Obama's a traitor.
Is it,
Well, Chaos wants us to stay on all the time, and Amanda says she wants us to start earlier. Well, you know what, Amanda? I didn't set the
I
time.
did not either. The guy who's not here did.
The guy who's not here at the time. It's like thanks Obama, thanks Stanford, thanks Stanford.
God damn.
Jesus.
I'm not racist
All
or
right,
anything, but
so
you set the time, Stanford.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You need to answer for this.
We can go an hour earlier if we want. I mean, I
All right.
can.
I don't know. I'm out. See, my hour has run
What?
its
You only have
course.
one?
I think I have some more somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
uh, I will get, and I need to get in touch with Embrace the Chaos because we need to have a meeting soon. So,
Yeah, Mr. Chaos, we definitely want to get you on this show, brother. Absolutely.
oh, oh,
Oh,
let's go for it. All
all I'm gonna say about this message is, duh,
right.
duh. And you forgot the bubonic plague. Come on. Thanks,
What about the
Obama.
black lung?
Well, he obviously has a black lung. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
that's not what I was saying at all. Racist.
All right. Well, Amanda's out. I think we're out. Um, this has been a fun
Yeah,
show. I've really
yeah.
enjoyed it. So,
Thanks to all
on
10 of
behalf
y'all
of,
that are watching.
there were 13
I
at
know,
one
but we
point.
got 10 now. And thanks to the 13 earlier. And I know
Yeah, and
probably some
you
of
know
these are
what?
the same ones.
We want to thank Shannon for being a co-host tonight because she was all over the place. We appreciate it, and all of you guys for listening and commenting. We really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for coming. And I don't know. You got anything you want to say? Bye, bye,
I'd like
guys.
to say, y'all educate
Bye.
yourselves.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Uh, just educate yourselves. Don't just go off of what somebody tells you.
Unless it's us. Unless it's
Even if
us.
it's us, you should read and you should find out for yourself, because if I tell you it, there's more than likely I have read. I try my best not to just sling bullshit. I will do that when it comes to funny, but when it comes to like things like that you disagree or agree with, like read it, educate yourself,
Yeah,
because
that's the key.
we can't
And
count on the government.
now that we're done, everybody click on that link. All right, click on it, check it out. It's now our official man crush.